wonderful, good man. Don't you wish all our kids could grow up and be like this?
Yeah.
Man, you're an inspirational guy. Fantastic. And I want to say, too, that I have a hunch that we're never, ever going to hear you doing hard time for displaying bad manners. Oh, what? Displaying bad manners. You just don't seem capable of it. Oh, thanks.
No, here's my advice.
I want to throw to Marilyn, because Marilyn's going to
here's my advice. Stay away from Lindsay Lohan. That's all I want to tell you. Okay, here we go.
Well, she's a cougar to him anyway.
Well, that's
so
right.
No worries there.
How old are you going to be December 28th?
I'm going to be 18.
Yeah! Okay, very quickly, David, if you don't mind. David, a great performance. Don't even feel nervous about what you did. You did awesome. Awesome, my man.
Thank you.
Okay, if you just have a couple of minutes, we're going to take a couple of questions, and please, we only have a couple of moments to do that, okay?
Sorry for not looking over there. I was just so nervous. I was just making sure I was doing it the right way.
Does anybody have a question back here? Any young person have a question back here? Hi. What's your name?
Katie,
Katie, what's your question for David Archuleta?
will you marry me?
And the answer is prenup.
Well, okay, so remember, that question has now been asked.
Okay.
So we now need some original.
Who's got a question? Yeah. What's your name?
Julia.
Julia? Hey, Julia.
He said your name.
My question is, what is it like being famous?
Well, I don't know, that's kind of an awkward question, I guess. Well, you are. Like, having a lot of people know you, I guess that's always something that's different than, the normal, the usual lifestyle. People don't usually know you when you don't know them and you're just walking down the street.
It must be amazing.
It takes getting used to, I guess.
It must be amazing, David, when you go somewhere like here today and then you go somewhere else tomorrow and all this adulation, people applauding, and you think, wow, I didn't even know these people, but they all know you.
Cool. That's one of the coolest things to know that, people you don't even know you have an effect on them just by singing. So it's cool to see that, and go to different places and see the support. so thanks you guys for coming out again.
David, we've got another fan here. What a big surprise. What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia, how old are you?
I'm 9.
Oh, cool. My sister's 9.
Wow. And what's your question for David?
How long have you been studying music?
Studying music? Like what do you mean studying? Like just singing and stuff?
Yeah, like...
Well, I've been liking to sing since I was like 6 or 7. But I guess you can say like studying music, probably studying and stuff when I was like 12 and like taking lessons. I started when I was 12.
David, you said that this was the first time you accompanied yourself on keyboard.
On the crush, in front of an audience, yeah. Like I kind of did it in like the music video. I don't know.
Well, you did a good job. I think you did a pretty good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Okay, David. Speaking of siblings, how are your brothers and sisters? How many? You've got 4 in the family, right?
Yeah, well, I have one older sister.
Okay.
And then I have a brother who's 14, and then I have two other younger sisters.
Okay, so how has your fame affected them? Are they cool with it?
Yeah, they've been really good with it. I think they've handled it really well for, people always asking them what it's like.
Sure.
Or, people bugging them with questions and stuff. And, I guess it kind of, sometimes they're just kind of like tired of it. But, they've been really good sports about it.
That's good.
I appreciate it because, I'm sure it's hard for them too. So it's always good to see that they still treat me normal. And,
I'm sure they give you a bad time still, right? We knew you and you were nothing. You are really something. One last question from this gentleman. What's your name?
My name's Dylan.
Okay, Dylan, go for it.
Did you write the song Crush yourself?
I didn't. They're actually by some pretty cool guys, David Hodges, E-Man, and Jess Cates. And they've worked with like Kelly Clarkson and Nick Lachey and Jordan, and they're just really talented guys, and it was really fun to work with them. And it was actually the first song I heard, and it was the first one I recorded for the album. So it was exciting. But actually, the next single that I'll be releasing is one I helped write, and that'll be exciting. Yeah,
What's the name of the song?
It's called A Little Too Not Over You.
Oh, that's so cool. So what's in the future for you?
In the future,
Besides royalties. That's what you're talking about.
I'm just going to be doing some more radio shows for the end of this year, and then next year we're planning on working out my own tour and seeing what's going to happen with that. So looking forward to it. I'm really excited.
David, you've got a great future ahead of you. You sounded great this morning.
Thanks,
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, thanks for having me come out. It was great to be back here in Toronto.
David Archuleta, our special guest here on our Wish Breakfast. Roger Darren and Marilyn on Chum FM. It's traffic time. Here's Amber Payne.